In this episode, I talk about the best strategy for helping anxiety. Welcome to episode 203 of the Honest Entrepreneur Show, where I help creatives like you to master your marketing. My name's Tom Ross, and let's get into it. Guys, I'm feeling pretty relaxed in this little film room, and I've had a few compliments recently on live calls and webinars where people are like, the lighting's looking good. So slowly but surely, the production value is coming up. Hopefully you caught a recent video on my Instagram. Marco and I had some fun with a little blue screen type thing. So leave a comment if you saw that. But we're going to start messing around, I think, with some more animation and visual effects, because why be boring in your video content, I say.
To celebrate passing the 200 episode mark, here's another retrospective question. In an early episode of this show, you talk about mental health for entrepreneurs. In that episode, you explain that lots of people in the entrepreneurial space have mental health struggles that impact our work, because our work is so closely tied to our personal lives. When you're coaching someone through a big fail, a panic, or a huge decision, all situations that can impact mental health, what are some words of wisdom that seem to have a consistently positive effect?
Awesome question, Rachel. I'm thinking of a specific example, and out of respect for that person, I'm not going to name them. But I was on vacation recently, and I was DMing with someone, and they were really like hyper anxious, freaking out. You could tell it was really hurting their mental health, and they were panicking over quite a difficult situation of just feeling overwhelmed. And I empathized so much because I'd been there so many times that I was like, right, we're jumping on a call. Don't care if I'm on vacation. And I got them on a video call in the DM, and we chatted for like 15 minutes. And I think the advice that helped most was actually get everything out of your head, either verbally or like write it down is even better. And then figure out what you can remove and what you can reduce and what you can delay. Because often we're kind of imposing the fact, oh, there's a million things, I've got to do it all now. And this is an exercise I've done with my team many, many times where they're kind of getting a bit burnt out. Just get it all out there, get it on a whiteboard or a bit of paper or whatever. And we did this verbally, so we talked through it. So I was like, okay, so you got this, you got this, you got this, you got this. And I was like, right, with those people, what would happen if you messaged them and just said, honestly, here's the situation. Would you mind if there was a 2-week delay on this? And she did that, and none of them minded. They were all completely cool with it. And then it was like, well, with this other thing, why don't you just stop doing that for now? Is the world going to melt? Probably not. So she stopped doing it. And then with that remaining thing, you have to do that. There's no way out. You know, you've really committed. But now you're just focusing on that, and you're not getting distracted and overwhelmed by all the other stuff. So do you feel like you can just do that? And with each thing you remove or reduce or put a hold on, you can physically and mentally feel the weight lift off your shoulders. And this is something I've done myself. And my fiance's done it with me. Like, I'll be panicking and she'll talk me through it and be like, well, what if you didn't do that? Or what if that just waited a bit? And it's like, oh, yeah, okay, I guess I'll get rid of that. And I'll take that off. And it is, yeah, it's the single best thing. There is some other stuff I could throw at you, but honestly, that out of the head, reduce, remove, and delay. And it's so self-imposed. It really makes you realize it's like it is only you that's been lumping on that pressure and destroying your mental health in the process. So you fully have the control to actually make those decisions and actually, you know, slow down a bit. Question of the day: what is something on your to-do list right now that you feel like you could stop, delay, or put on hold for the time being that's going to help you and your mental health? Let me know in the comments. Hey YouTube person, this is definitely not staged at all. But if you enjoyed this video, I would love it if you subscribe to my channel for more goodness like this. And if you did like this video, I hope that you enjoyed these ones too.